Hi, I'm Katie Dean, a registered dietitian, and we're here at Brookshire's grocery store in West Monroe today to shop for the ingredients that we need for our healthy pumpkin bread that's also gluten-free. The items on our healthy substitution list today are almond flour, coconut flour, maple syrup, and coconut oil. The first healthy substitution for the pumpkin bread is almond flour. Now you'll find almond flour in the special gluten-free section of Brookshire's near all the cereal and the breakfast bars. Almond flour is very healthy for you. It has a nutritional advantage over other processed flours because it has the same nutrition as almonds, which are great for you. They're high in vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant. Just a quarter cup of almond flour has 5 grams of protein and about 3 grams of fiber, so that's very healthy for you. It gives your baked goods a nice texture too. It makes it great for those following a lower carbohydrate diet, so replacing some of the flour with almond flour in your recipes makes it a lot healthier, and it's gluten-free. The next item for the pumpkin bread is coconut flour. Coconut flour is very healthy for us. It's made from the meat of coconuts that's been dried and then ground into flour. It's super high in fiber. It has 5 grams of fiber per tablespoon, and regular processed flour has only 2 grams of fiber per tablespoon. Coconut flour is very healthy for you. You're not going to always find it at every grocery store. You might have to shop around or go to your local health food store, but it's definitely worth looking for because it's healthy for you and can add good nutrition to any of your baked goods. The next item up for the pumpkin bread is maple syrup. Maple syrup is 100% natural sweetener, so it's better for us than using just regular refined sugar. You want to check the label on your maple syrup and make sure that the only ingredient is pure maple syrup, because there's lots of different choices out here that have other additives and ingredients, and you want pure maple syrup. Pure maple syrup is healthier for us than just regular refined sugar because it has antioxidants and different vitamins and minerals that make it healthy. It's got potassium, manganese, and also zinc. So it's definitely a good choice to sweeten up some of your baked goods. Coconut oil, which is used in the pumpkin bread, has recently been found to have many health benefits. It has a different type of saturated fat that's metabolized a little differently and helps improve our cholesterol levels actually. It's been found to have many health properties. It has the ability to withstand high heat, so it's great for cooking, sauteing vegetables, or in baking as Crystal's using it today. So let's get to the fast food kitchen and watch Crystal as she prepares this healthy pumpkin bread.
Hello and welcome to the fast food kitchen. Today we're going to be making gluten-free pumpkin bread. Making gluten-free breads takes a little bit of practice, but we're going to learn how to do that today. The first 2 base ingredients that we have coconut flour, which is just the milled coconut meat. It's got super good nutrition, 5 grams of fiber in 1 little tablespoon, so it's a great source and substitute for regular flour. We're also going to use milled almond flour, which it's milled with the shell, the outer casing, everything. It's got great nutrition. So we're going to use 1 cup of this almond flour. This is a 1/2 cup measure, so I'm going to do 2 of them. Get that nice and measured out there. There's half, and then we'll do 1 more for 1 cup, and then we're going to also add 1/4 cup of the coconut flour. You don't want to use too much of the coconut flour. It's great for its flavor and nutrition, but it absorbs the fluid real well, so it'll make it a little too dry if you use too much of that. So we do 1/4 there. And then we're going to put a few more dry ingredients in here for some flavor. We got some teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to do that in there. Make sure it's even there. And then we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice for some more added flavor. Then we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of your baking soda. Try to make sure it's even there. Okay. And then also 1/2 teaspoon of your sea salt. Make sure I don't get too much in there. I think it'll be all right. All right. All right, so that's our dry ingredients. We're going to set those aside for just a second. We're going to add our wet ingredients into the bowl. We're going to start out, we'll go ahead and start with the coconut oil. We have a 1/4 cup of coconut oil as our oil. Coconut oil is also, it's a very nutritious choice compared to some of your traditional like vegetable oils and things. It gives great nutrition. We're gonna use 1/4 cup of that, but it kind of gets harder in colder weather, so if it's not hard, you just want to put it maybe 10 seconds in the microwave so it'll become fluid, and you can see it kind of come out there. It won't mix if you don't do that. All right, so we got 1/4 cup of that. We're gonna use 3 to 4 eggs. It depends on the size. These are kind of large, so I usually use 3, or yeah, 3. So if they're small, you could use 4. So your bread's not too dry. Got that in there. Okay, and then we're gonna do 3/4 cup of pumpkin. You can use canned or fresh. I like quick, so we did a little canned one today. I'm gonna dump that in there. And then the last thing we're gonna do to sweeten it, as you notice, we haven't used any butter or any sugar or anything like that. We're gonna sweeten it with organic maple syrup. It's a better nutrition than just refined white sugar, and it gives it some natural sweetness and with added nutrition. We're going to do, it calls for 1/4 cup. I like to do a heap and 1/4 cup there just to get it some extra sweetness. I'm married to a man who loves sweets, so he's always, he taste tested. He was like, a little bit more sugar, so we did that. All right, so we're just gonna mix that up real good. And then once that's mixed, we're gonna combine the wet and dry ingredients together. And then before you even start this process, you wanna go ahead and preheat your oven to 325. You keep it kind of low. And that way when you're done mixing and preparing, you can just stick it right in the oven. And it's gonna bake for 40 to 50 minutes. You want to stick your toothpick in, make sure it comes out dry before you remove it, make sure it's well cooked. So we got that done there. We're going to mix it on into our dry ingredients, our almond and our coconut flour and our spices. And then mix it, and that's really it. It's a quick and easy bread. It does take a little while to bake, but I mean, you don't have to do anything. You can clean up while it's baking. So once it's all mixed there, you want to put it in a bread pan, and you don't have to, but I mean, it looks nicer, and you want it to be a thicker slice. You can eat this for breakfast with a boiled egg, or you could have it for a snack. It's a great thing, but I always get the little disposable bread pans. They're, you know, less clean up. It's nice. But that's all you do. Got it right there for you. You're gonna pour it on into the bread pan, stick it in the oven. But I have one baked here already today for us. I have some friends in the studio here today. They're gonna come try it out and let me know what they think. So here it is, all sliced up and ready to go. Alrighty, guys. There's y'all a fork. I use this one to serve it with. There's one for you, and I'll give you your fork in just a minute. This one's kind of breaking. There we go. There you go. Y'all just let me know what you think. This is not warm, but you can always heat it and make it warm. It's really great for, like I said, a snack or a meal, and very, you know, tasty and kind of filling. So, but that's all we have for today. And just join us next time in the fast food kitchen for another tasty treat.